Hello and welcome to TCSN. I'm Shania, here with the Mercury table, here today with your world news. You know how people use Twitter to connect with each other? From pictures to hashtags and tweets? There was this one tweet that changed a country. The worst flood hit India, the worst flood of the whole monsoon season. A monsoon is rainy season. A city called Chennai was filled with water. People got drowned out of their cars and even houses. Chennai was a big populated city by 4 million people. Then a man tweeted that he could let a few people stay in his house who were flooded out of their own. Soon other people were inspired and thousands started offering their help via using Twitter, hashtag Chennai Rains Help. Soon organizations started housing people as well. Then the Indian Army and Navy stepped in to save the day. Lots of people rescued and safe yet again. So the next time you diss Twitter or social media, just think about how social networking saved millions of lives. Next is Anna with National News.
Thanks, Shania. Guess what? There's hopefully going to be a new must-see site in New York. There's a full-scale copper model made out of Liberty's face. It's the only place where you can get a close view of what the statue's face looks like. Currently, it's only available to the few people who have bought tickets. Though the National Park is wanting to build a bigger museum so everyone could see the statue. If they build it, it would show about 40 million people this side a year. The first thing they have to do is find a private foundation to raise the money for the 20,000 square foot museum. They're not going to use the federal money to help build the museum. If they raise the money, they hope to open the museum in 3 to 5 years. So if you end up planning a trip to New York, don't forget to see this new museum that has Lady Liberty's face. Next up is Brandon with State and Local News.
Thanks, Anna. Did you hear about the recent terrible terrorist attack in Paris? Earlier this week, a Syrian refugee family was supposed to land in Indianapolis to live there. They were suddenly rejected and the act was suspended. The family waited 3 years to get approved to move into the United States. The family was rerouted to Connecticut very quickly, but the situation was very stressful. Governor Mike Pence was joined by the 24 other governors from around the U.S. who also agreed on the decision and are not accepting refugees yet. This is because of the attacks in Paris. Governor Mike Pence explained how Indiana is always welcoming, but his main objective is the citizens' safety. Most states are not accepting Syrian refugees at the time because of the recent attacks and for the safety of the U.S. citizens. Now on to Kyle with good news.
Thanks, Brennan. New technology advances help kids with bone cancer. Bone cancer is a cancer that is in your bones that causes bone pain, swelling, fractures, and decreasing mobility. Doctors discovered a new way to make these symptoms go away or feel better, and it makes the kid growth like normal instead of being abnormally short. This procedure was also painless and only takes about an hour, and you only have to get the doctor, only have to go to the doctors a couple of times a year. This procedure takes a new special tool that has a magnet, and they put it in your leg, a rod, and they put it in your leg, and every time they want to extend the rod to make the person taller, they put a machine on the person's leg and it pulls the rod that is inside of the leg up a few inches. That's all the news we have for you. Thanks for watching TCSN.